Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. Bungle's the name, coin hunting's the game. I've got £500 worth of I've got £500 worth of £2 coins. It's been a while. I've been away, but I'm back and I've forgotten what these are. So I've got £500 worth of £2 coins to have a look through, looking for the rare and valuable ones, the ones that are hopefully worth an absolute fortune. I would like to find and not intended for circulation, or the ones for my album, which are 2 Commonwealth games, one for Wales and one for Northern Ireland. So just the 2 rarest Commonwealth games that you can get in circulation, but never mind. I need a 1908 Olympics, I need a Rio handover, so I need 2 out of the 3 Olympic coins, a London Underground train. But other than that, I am in pretty good shape. And I mentioned not intended for circulation, so there's one, the armistice coin. And I did see on a Facebook group, just a few days ago, somebody found one of the RAF coins, the ones that came out in 2018, I think it was. Can't remember which one it was. It could have been the Vulcan, but I might be wrong. Someone had found one of them in their change, so they were not intended for circulation, although some were. I'll just wrestle. Ignore me while I wrestle this laggy band off. Some were released into circulation in certain events, apparently. So I know that, for example, the armistice coin that I had, armistice coin. Shall you say it? Don't know. But that one that I just mentioned in my book there, and I think it was to change check I put some into circulation, like Tank Fest or something like that. So yes, there is a small amount of these that do go in, like kind of public events. Let me just move that over. I might even just zoom in a little bit, get the name in the shot there. That's what it's all about. That's what you're all here for. So yes, I'm really after a not intended for circulation. That is a circulated coin, plenty of them. Oh dear, I've just realised I'm clearly so out of practice. I haven't even got my tubs to throw the coins in, so I'm going to have to do an Andy coin cupboard situation and stack them up nice and neat outside of a shot. Right, there is the World War One Army Centenary. Very common, that one. 9.5 million circulated. Plenty around here in the northeast of England. Oh, forgetting about the stacking upper. Do I bite the bullet and get the button, get the tub? Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, I found something else. I think there was a cactus in there at some point. So Ellie's left that empty. It's just on the Magic Studio shelf. So thank you very much for that, Ellie. I will take that. There is another Army Centenary. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, that pot has a nice little ring to it. So been away for a little while. We were away on holiday. It was extended due to me contracting the dreaded COVID. There is Brunel Arches. So that was extended by a few days, and then life has just kind of got in the way since. There is the Guy Fawkes, remember the 5th of November coin there. So uploads, well, it's probably been a week, 2, 3 weeks, something like that since we've uploaded. And the chances are there might be, or there will be a little bit more sporadic kind of as and when for the next few weeks. I'm sure Lady M did ask me to make sure, or tell me to make sure to mention it to people, to thank them for what they've sent into the PO box. She is going to do a PO box video for things that have been sent into the PO box, and she's doing it because they've been sent to her. So she wanted me to thank Auntie Audrey, I think that's how you pronounce it, Audrey to her friends. So Audrey in Canada, thank you very much for the coins, or the big packet. There's Brunel portrait, a little bit of a mini set there, the 2 Brunels from 2006. So yes, so Audrey to her friends, was it 2006? So Butchington's having a good bark there, I think. Yep, there he is, right on cue. So she said, thank you very much for what you've sent her, and the video will be uploaded at some point in the next week or 2, hopefully. There's another Shakespeare's comedies. Really common around these parts. I know when they were scarce. Well, that's a nice one. Don't find that one very often. I know when they were scarce, when they were minted, but in cash centres, we were quite envious. People looked at envious eyes up here with the comedies, but they're just a scourge now. That is Robert Burns. May old acquaintance be forgotten around the outside. Quite a relatively scarce coin. We don't find it very often. A bit like this one. I'd put the Trinity House in the same bracket as Robert Burns. Similar mintage, round about the 3 million mark, between 3 and 4 million. Not a keeper for me. Not a great deal of value in it. You might be lucky to maybe get £3 for that Trinity House or Robert Burns if it was in nice condition, but pretty much a face value coin. Just like that Army Centenary, that will be face value until the cows come home. I can tell you that for nothing. We've got no idea what Sir Fucherton's barking at. We're just going to have to put up with it, I think. He's not even anywhere near me. But he's still barking. He's not barking at me. Shakespeare Tragedies, 2 out of the 3 Shakespeare coins that came out in 2016. So yes, big thank you to Audrey in Canada for the lovely coins apparently you sent Lady M. The video will upload at some point in the next week or so. Susan William James, thank you to you as well for what you've sent to the PO box. Another comedies. And who else so it's sent us something at this point? Oh, she did say. Oh, of course, Gavin from Gavin Eccles. There's another First World War Centenary and another comedies. Gavin at Sunderland Coin Hunts. He's been taking part in Matt from Coins and More YouTube channel. He's been his latest coin game, Coin or Coin Tuber. So Gavin sent that to Lady M, and she will be doing the biz on that one. She will be doing a solo show. So thank you to you three for what you've sent into the PO box. That one's already open. Look. Is it a good sign? Just a Marconi, face value 2001, just worth a £2 all day long, but it is something different, a little bit of variety. Oh, that one. These have clearly been thrown around a lot. Another open bag. Lots of technologies in here by the looks of it. Ah, now that's a nice coin. We'll come back to that one. The Golden Guinea, it is a splendid thing, according to the edge inscription on the outside. So I put that in the same bracket as the Trinity House Robert Burns as well. Kind of silver finds, as we would call them. I'm going to say around about £3. If it's in nice condition, but not something that I keep. That completes the Shakespeare set. Excuse me, still a little bit breathy with the odd cough. So, and more Shakespeare's comedies. So that completes the Shakespeare set, the hat trick, the 3 of. Always nice to complete a little mini set. So we've got a hat trick of comedies mini set, and we got the Brunel Arches. Ah, that's a nice one. DNA double helix. Do like that coin. Got a lovely, that's got that in the book as well, that one that had been cut open from a bunk pack. There's another Shakespeare, another Tragedies. So yeah, that DNA, it was in fantastic condition. It had a cross on the back, and a couple of people, I think, had quite rightly identified, found that in a previous £2 hunt, had quite rightly identified that it was in a like a plastic case. Someone's got a knife, cut it out, popped it out, and painted it in circulation because it was in, oh, it was in stonking condition, considering it was supposed to have been in circulation since 2003. Shame it had the cross on the back, but hey ho, right, we're flying here. 3 bags left to go. It's going to be a short 10-minute video by the looks of it. Have we got, oh, on the hunt. The hunt is absolutely become a stonker with 3 bags left to go. I was just going to say it's going to be a short one, just a 10-minute, but only some of the kind of basic finds, a couple of silvers. Let's get that Shakespeare out of the way, and there we go. We've got a top of the pops, top shelf gold find. That is a King James Bible. less than 1 million minted. The light's failing me. See, we got a little bit of, yeah, the light is failing me, unfortunately, but have a look at that. Don't find that very often. I think I do actually have that in the book, but I think been coin hunting now for 3 years. Channel's just gone 3 years old, and I think I've probably found that, 5 times ever, I would think. So, awesome. Let's see what we get in the last 2 bags, if anything, before the light goes completely. I had set out to film and it was still relatively bright, but darkness is setting upon me. There's another First World War Army Centenary. So I've not been around for a little while, but we're still here. Still got the members live stream on the 1st of the month. Lady M very kindly went solo for me in the last one because I wasn't about. But we should hopefully be back on the 1st of March. The 2 of us for the members, and yes, we'll be around as and when we can over the next few weeks until normal service resumes. So let me just double check. Do I definitely have the yes, I do. Definitely have that one. So we've got nothing for the book, but we're not too far off completing it. Stonker of the find, the top one. Well worth a subscribe if you haven't already, just for this Mary James, King James Bible. Under 1 million of these were minted. Worth about £5, I reckon. That's not in very good condition, considering because it's been in circulation since 2011. But yeah, about £5 worth a coin. That's a beauty. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.